Warning. This show contains strong language and topics that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised.
It's my life in the box in front of me. Taking talk in my arms is the soul of me. You walk by, as you see me laying face down. Your head by the sword in your eye.
With the card that we have for this one so far, it could go either way. There's a couple matches that could be like either really good or really bad depending on what they do. So it's a toss-up, but it seems like it's going to be another good show.
Indeed, we got a good variety of matches, and we might as well start with the pre-show.
Yeah, I actually don't know what the pre-show is going to be.
It is going to be R-Truth going against King Barrett.
Why? Alright.
So, the newly crowned King of the Ring is on the Money in the Bank pre-show.
Why is he not in the ladder match?
Why are neither of them in the ladder match?
Truth I can understand because it's our truth. But why is King Barrett not in the ladder match?
No, it's okay though, because Kane is in the ladder match.
See, now that doesn't help anything.
So with this pre-show match, it has no consequences whatsoever. I think the summary of this feud is R-Truth wants to be king of the ring, but he's not. So what is this feud then? Nothing.
Barrett beat R-Truth in the tournament, didn't he?
Yeah.
So then what is this?
R-Truth is like, no, though, I want to be king of the ring.
This is like the grudges that we have in Suplah Brawl, like Keelan beat Liam in the first round, and Liam's like, no, I'm the best at wrestling. Like, what? You lost.
What do you want?
Like, why is he fighting Barrett at the pre-show at Money in the Bank?
Doesn't matter. I have a feeling that King Barrett will come out on top, though, because...
He better.
Fuck it. If he loses, then he's got nothing anymore. He might as well just be Barrett. He's no longer a king of anything.
He's absolutely nothing.
So on that bomb note, we move on to the next match of the night, which is, probably going to be the Divas title match between champion Nikki Bella and Paige.
Now, as far as predictions, I have absolutely zero idea what's going to happen because I haven't been paying too much attention to the Divas programming, or really any programming. There's only one storyline I've really been following in WWE, so I don't know how they've been building this feud with Paige and Bella. So I don't really know what's more likely to happen. I want it to be Paige, so I'm gonna say Paige is going to win as my prediction, but honestly, it's 50-50. I have no idea.
Realistically, I can see Nikki Bella holding onto the belt for a while now.
Well, she's already had it for a while.
She's had it for over 200 days at this point. I have a feeling that she might drop it at SummerSlam. It just depends on who her opponent's going to be.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, they really missed the boat with Naomi.
Yeah, that really bums me out that she didn't win.
If anything, the whole repackaging thing and the fact that she's an interesting person now surely warrants a shot with the title. But no, gotta keep it on the Bellas because Fearless Brie mode needs to exist.
Literally no one, there's no ravaging, support group for the Bellas.
There is.
I
Bella
never hear
Army.
it. I never actually hear anyone say that.
Just follow either of them on Instagram and you'll see them constantly just...
Do Instagram followers count now? Is that a thing we're doing?
Social media, yeah, pretty big thing.
Instagram followers? Liam follows Nikki Bella on Instagram because he likes her ass. I don't think that's the kind of people we should be basing the booking on.
Why do you think I follow her on Instagram, Carmine?
But that's not how you should book things.
Oh, either way, it's inconsequential once again because they just cannot seem to get their women's division on track no matter how hard or lack thereof they try.
This is why we watch NXT, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly, where you can actually see women who are rounded out characters and competent. So, saying that, let's move on to the Intercontinental title match.
Oh, fucking who gives a shit about either of these two guys? So dumb.
I do. Well, I'm glad you do, kind sir, because it is Ryback, Riddick versus Big Show.
If Ryback doesn't eat Big Show, then I fucking hate everything.
Well, why would Big Show get an Intercontinental title run in this day and age? I mean, who the fuck would do that?
Why does Big Show still have a job in WWE in this day and age, you know? Like,
Because he's tall.
so's Kane, and he's still shitty.
But no, tall.
So stupid.
He has a
I
punch.
I don't like Ryback, but Ryback's gonna win.
He punches people.
So does literally everyone else.
No, but he punches people.
Right, he punches them harder because he's got an egg-shaped head.
It's entertainment.
It's not.
I don't give a fuck. Ryback's gonna win.
Ryback's
it.
gonna win. And I hate both of them, so
Yeah, I
There's
fucking
I'm not gonna watch this match.
no. This is your bathroom break, ladies and gentlemen. Just
Not
take
the
it as
Divas
such.
match that we've
No.
already explained is bad. This is the bathroom break.
Because what kind of fucking wrestling match are these two gonna put on? I mean, honestly.
Big Show's gonna throw him a couple times, and then later in the match, Ryback's gonna throw Big Show, and then shell shock him. That's the match.
We've summed it up for you. You don't even need to watch it anymore because we just summarized what is gonna happen there.
It's gonna be bad. I can tell you that.
What isn't gonna be bad, though, I have a good feeling about this next one, is the WWE Tag Team title match.
This I'm actually looking forward to.
We have The New Day, Big E and Xavier Woods against the Primetime Players.
I think New Day will retain, but I hate saying that because I do want the Primetime Players to eventually become tag team champions at least once. Especially now that Kid and Cesaro aren't a team anymore because Tyson Kidd got fucked by Samoa Joe. There's room for new champions, and the Usos still aren't coming back anytime soon, so it could. There's a possibility, and I'd love to see it. I'd love to be wrong, but I think the New Day are going to walk out still champs.
I completely agree. And I mean, as much as the Primetime Players do deserve a run with the tag titles, the New Day are on fire right now.
Yeah, and it's hard to like just make that stop. So I think they're going to keep it, but I do want Primetime Players to eventually have it.
And I think that they will, but this day belongs to the New Day. Next up on the card, we have not a title match, funnily enough.
Hmm?
We have NXT champion Kevin Owens versus United States champion Potato Salad.
I hope Kevin Owens wins, and I think Kevin Owens is going to win because if they do the Rusev thing where Owens won the first time and then Potato Salad pulls it out of his ass this time, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. I'm going to blow a gasket. I'm going to go fucking ballistic if they have Cena win.
My sentiments exactly. I think we're going to see some mashed potato salad courtesy of Kevin Owens for the second pay-per-view in a row. It's highly improbable because, well, let's face it, Kevin Owens being one of the first people in many years to defeat John Cena clean,
Yeah.
that's improbable in itself. So it's probably just as improbable that he does it a second time. Point being, I think there's a chance that he could do it again. There's no reason for him not to. Cena doesn't need this win at all at the
No.
expense of Kevin Owens, so just give it to Owens again.
Yeah, because, like, his first ever WWE match, he beats John Cena, right? And people make a big deal out of it. Now he's officially moved up, weirdly still as NXT champion. It's this really fucking weird limbo thing they're doing. Why would he come in with a loss now after beating him? Like, it's just stupid. Like, there's a reason I'm going to be so mad if Cena wins. It has to be Owens.
It has to be Owens.
So, there's that prediction.
Now we move on to something a bit less clear-cut. It is the namesake of this pay-per-view, the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Can you list all the participants?
I can. Roman Reigns, Dolph Ziggler, Neville, Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, Sheamus, and Kane!
It's really a toss-up between two people. Kofi Kingston and Kane. I think...
No, carry on. I want to hear the fucking end of this.
I think the storyline they have going with Kane and Rollins could culminate in a cash-in from Kane. But at the same time, maybe the New Day are going to take over the fucking WWE and Kofi Kingston's going to be WWE champion. And then Big E will win the Intercontinental champion off of Ryback. And then Xavier Woods will just go fucking shoot Stephanie. I don't fucking know. Really, it's a tie. It's a toss-up. between Neville or Roman Reigns.
I see what you're saying. I think it's a toss-up between two people as well. I think it's either between Randy Orton and Sheamus, because you see, for the past 2 weeks we've had some vicious matches between these two, and I think it's going to culminate in one of those people winning Money in the Bank, because who would expect it? No one. Exactly. That's why this will happen. It will either be Randy Orton or Sheamus. I can guarantee you 100%.
And with that 100% guarantee, my prediction is Roman Reigns.
My prediction is Neville.
I think there's when you really look at the people in the match, like they're not going to give it to Dolph. They better not give it to Kane. It's not going to be
both of those people a lot of these people have already had runs with the case. You have
right.
Ziggler, Orton, and Kane. Those people have already won Money in the Bank. There's no need for them to win it again, considering the points they're at in their career.
Right, and like I think Sheamus isn't going to get it because they wanted to be invested in Sheamus when he came back, but they didn't invest in Sheamus when he came back, so he's just fucked again.
Yeah, there's a key flaw in that plan. You have to actually invest in the people you want to invest in.
It's not going to be Orton. He's done with title shots. It's not going to be... I don't think it's going to be Neville because while that would be really cool, he kind of just got here, and they don't like doing that. So I just don't think...
Yeah, but you know who else just got here? Kevin Owens. Look what he's already done.
But he's not fighting for the WWE Championship, you know what I mean?
He's fighting with John Cena.
True, but there's no titles on the line. He's just making a name, which is great. But he's not fighting Seth Rollins at SummerSlam for the world title, you know what I mean?
Well, no, but at this point, no one really knows who's going to be fighting Seth Rollins for the title at SummerSlam.
It's going to be Brock Lesnar.
Well, you say that. There have been conflicting reports, but that's the job for the main show to do.
Yeah, for them to poorly journalism.
And for you to poorly word. So
yeah, they're not even a real journalism. But
I don't even see Reigns walking out with his case. I can't see it.
I do. I think they've done so many things with Reigns already that he's the most likely to have it. Like usually, not always, but usually, Mr. Money in the Bank is someone who's already had like at least a small list of accolades. They don't give it to someone who's done nothing so far. That's why I don't think it's going to be Neville.
Bray Wyatt is going to cost Roman Reigns the match.
You think that? You think they're the next feud?
I do.
I
can
don't
honestly
know.
see that happening.
Maybe. I don't know.
From there, it's free game for anyone else to take this case, but out of all of the names, Neville is your best, choice here.
I think Wyatt would feud with someone else. I don't think it would be Reigns.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. I just would see it being someone else. Nothing in particular.
Well, that's fair enough, but my honest prediction is Neville, because why the fuck not? It would be good. It would be cool.
It would be good. I just don't see that happening. I think it's going to be Reigns.
So I'm going with Neville, you're going with Reigns.
Yep.
Perfect. And that leads us to our final match on the card that we know of. It's going to be the fucking WWE World Heavyweight title match.
Yup.
Seth Rollins, the actual champion, versus Dean Ambrose, the pretend
belt.
champion.
The guy with the belt.
The guy we're pretending is world champion because it's a nice thought to entertain.
It's such a good, fantasy to have. It's going to be a ladder match. I don't know if we said that, but it's going to be Rollins.
Oh yeah, it's going to be Rollins.
As much as I would fucking love it to be Ambrose, it's going to be Rollins because they still got a Lesnar feud to do. Until that happens, Rollins is not losing that belt.
I imagine that Lesnar will actually show up at Money in the Bank and cause some ruckus at some point.
No, I thought that was going to happen last year after Battleground. It didn't happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I think maybe Raw after Money in the Bank we'll see a surprise Lesnar appearance, but nah.
I think there's potential to, considering that it's the Money in the Bank pay-per-view where Rollins first got the briefcase. They eventually cashed in on Lesnar. There's a story that you can easily tell with this.
Yeah, but it's such a subtle thing that WWE never tends to do. Unless they have Heyman come out and just scream that that's what they're doing, which is not as effective. So Plus, there is still Battleground to go before SummerSlam, and I still sincerely think that SummerSlam is going to be Lesnar versus Rollins. So I don't think we're going to see Lesnar at Money in the Bank.
It would be cool. I honestly
It
think
would
that
be
we
cool.
would see it, but I can also see why you would think that. But yes, either way, Rollins will walk out as the champion, no questions asked.
Yeah, no, it's pretty guaranteed.
And he will actually have the belt with him.
Yes. I think maybe whoever. You know what? If you insist on doing this Wyatt Reigns thing, I think he could win the Money in the Bank. And then after Rollins' ladder match, maybe Reigns could come out, and then Wyatt fucks him up.
I see what you're saying.
So then he'd be kept busy while Rollins does other things so that Roman Reigns can't cash in like the next 2 months.
But think about it, in terms of a storyline, if you had the chance to intercept Roman Reigns and you had the choice between him grabbing the briefcase and him going out to cash in, I would intercept him before he grabbed the briefcase.
Yeah, but it's also wrestling, where they don't always do the most logical thing.
Only sometimes.
Right. So
I think this might be one of those times.
I don't know. I don't know yet. I still think Reigns is gonna get the briefcase. But if they're gonna do a Wyatt thing with Reigns, I think it's gonna be after he gets the briefcase.
We'll just have to wait and see what unfolds at Money in the Bank. Now, before we round off this predictions show, how about we discuss some of the potential filler matches that we might be seeing?
Okay.
Because
I don't know.
whenever you go into a pay-per-view event, you always have to acknowledge the fact that no matter what the confirmed card is, there's going to be a tag match in there somewhere that's completely meaningless.
Well, we'd still have the tag title match, so maybe it won't be a tag match. It might do something with Stardust. You know what? I don't. With the recent news of Dusty Rhodes, do you think it's possible they'd pick back up on the Goldust Stardust feud?
Goldust is inactive due to a injury, so I can't
So
imagine
never
they
mind.
would.
Well then.
That's why he's not been on TV, Carmine.
Well, fucking, I thought it was maybe because they had nothing for him because he's Goldust. But
Ooh, ooh, cutting deep.
I mean, like after the Stardust feud, what were you gonna do with him?
Battle Royals.
Great. But I don't know, maybe a Bo Dallas match.
Oh yes, Bo Dallas maybe. That would be a constructive way to use your time on a pay-per-view.
Waste someone's time.
Yes.
I don't know who the fuck he would fight. I honestly have no fucking idea.
Damien Sandow.
Oh god, the Mega Powers will probably do something.
I hate calling them that because they're not the fucking Mega Powers. They're not the Mega Powers.
I mean, they are, but
No!
they're not.
No, they're not.
I mean, that's their team name.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Like, it's a fact of life.
That's not a fact. You are lying.
No, that's what they call
No,
themselves,
stop
so
lying.
that's their team
No.
name.
Stop lying to me, you fucker.
They're not the original Mega
Go
Powers.
to your room.
But they're the Mega
Shut up.
Powers.
No dinner for you, you fuck.
Oh,
So on that
It-
note, we might as well end off this quick prediction show.
yeah, I guess so. Should we mention the stakes of our predictions?
I think we should. I'll let you take the helm of that.
So, with the recent Suplah Brawl Uprising being released, there's going to be some new stuff involved in the Suplah Brawl series. One of which will be a press conference for the next event, where we'll get some of the hosts together to reflect on what happened at Uprising and announce some matches for the next event and maybe do some trash talk, who knows. But we're also doing a little competition amongst ourselves based on Money in the Bank, where whoever gets the most accurate predictions gets to pick the stipulation for their match at the next Suplah Brawl. So if Brooks is the most accurate, and I think we're doing this based on a point system, like you get 1 point for every match you guess correctly. Whoever gets the most points, if that's Brooks, he gets to pick the stipulation for his match against whoever his opponent's going to be, which he should probably hold off on picking a stipulation until he knows who his opponent's going to be. Stuff like that. So that's how that's going to work.
Yes.
I was waiting for something.
I never know when you're done explaining.
I don't know how to concisely convey that without saying I'm done now.
Well, there you go. You're done now. So, yeah, you can look forward to the Penance press conference coming to your YouTube channels very soon.
Yep. I'm done now. What do you want?
What do I want? Good fucking question. I want you to visit Suplah.com, where we have all of the latest news and articles about your favorite superstars and how they are injured or not relevant anymore.
Right.
Or dead.
That's always fun to read about. That's always fun to read about. What a great plug this is. Go read about how your favorites are dead.
You can go read about that on Suplah.com, and you can also find us on iTunes. Look for us. We're there.
There's the Suplah podcast on iTunes, and then there's the Suplah Brocast on iTunes. In case you're sick of wrestling and hearing about how your favorites are dead, you can hear about other shitty news around the world.
About how your non-wrestling favorites are also dead.
Yeah.
So, I've been Sam Brooks,
And I've been Carmine Antonelli.
and good luck to all the competitors at Money in the Bank. Please don't die.
That'd be really bad if you died.
Don't do that.
If you can help it, don't die.
Goodbye.
We're done now.